Good Monday morning to y'all. So I'm coming back here to continue to split this spalted red oak. I was looking up some other firewood guys on YouTube to see if this would be okay for burning, and I couldn't find anything. I've looked online and I've read that it's not great to burn spalted wood like indoors in an indoor fireplace, just because the spalted fungus could be could make you sick, right? I don't know. If I can't burn this indoors, or if I can't use it for bundle wood, I'll probably just give it to Chris so he can burn it outdoors at his little, y'all can see that, his little outdoor patio, which is really nice. He just had that done not too long ago. I think it's a 20 by 20 space. I think it's really nice over there. Anyway, this stuff is super light. I'm going to check the moisture on it because it just feels so light. It's probably because it doesn't have any really good wood left in there. It's mostly rotted wood. So I may end up just splitting all this stuff for nothing, but it'll give me a good exercise. So, do a little video of me splitting a little bit. I hadn't done it in a while. All right, remember, this was a standing dead tree, mostly dead, spalted wood that I'm splitting up. Y'all tell? A little bit. This is my general moisture reader here. I split this a few days ago. Just want to see. Oh yeah. I read that, 35%, 32%. So, oh yeah, it's 35% all the way around. And that's on the outside, so this spalted wood's like a giant sponge. If I can just find the top, where do I put everything? Right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Now, what I like about this stump right here, it's great for me to split the firewood on. That way I don't ruin this ground over here, smashing my axe. So this is my axe. It's a Fiskars. I can't remember the model, but I like it because I have hit it here a few times accidentally, and you're not going to break this. This has been really good. I want to say I spent, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks, something like that, at the hardware store. And a lot of people online use this. Fiskars. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's gonna be. But this is not like a, so this is hard to use this axe to get enough of the axe, because this is more like a splitting axe. This would not be a felling axe. Felling axe would, I believe, is much narrower here, so this has more of a wedge on it. See there, more of a wedge. And a felling axe, if you're going to fell a tree, this would be much narrower here. This part, because this would take forever for you to try and fell a tree with it, chop down a tree. But it's great for splitting wood. Much. Just not a lot of good wood there. Not a lot of good wood. Should probably park my truck right there. So I can just throw it in there. It's just so easy for this spalted wood to split. You hear that sound? I mean, it's not a whole lot of moisture in this wood. gonna go get my felling axe, even though the handle is kind of sliding on the head of the axe, the bit of the axe. So I'm gonna go get that real quick. I'll show you the difference between how that splits versus the Fiskars splitting maul. I think that's what it's called, or a splitting axe. It may be called a splitting axe. I'll go get it real quick. All right, here is the axe that I picked up from a estate sale just down the street from me. Pretty wide head here. Kelly Works is what it says on it. It's a pretty old bit, I believe. You can see I mean, it looks like it's in there pretty tight, but this definitely slides, and I think it'll slide right off. But it's much easier to handle this wood. I'll show you the difference between the axe heads here. This splitting axe from Fiskars. This is the Fiskars. This one right here, obviously you can tell. Look at the difference between the two, the profiles. Yeah, I know it's not the sharpest axe, y'all, but anyway, that's the difference between the two. So I believe this would be like the felling axe. But I will show you how well it splits and how much easier it is to pick up off the ground. Watch Buckin' Billy Ray, who makes his own axes. And he's got one similar to this. You're not even in the camera. I'll show you. Not even in the camera. There we go. Now you're in the camera. See how much easier it is to pick up here. I'll trip and kill myself. Show you here in a second after I split a couple and try and pick up some of the pieces again instead of having to hand pick up everything. Much lighter. This is just a much lighter axe, but it bites into the wood really well. Of course, I'm working with a knot here. Flip her over. Let's flip her over. Any decent places here? Not really. So this is like a sponge. So when it digs in, it's really soft in there. There we go. Pick this up. Much easier to pick up with this off the ground than it is my Fiskars. It also really digs in, bites. All right, so this is about all the good wood that I could find out of there. Look at that. Of course, there's yellow jackets around it, so I mean, it's just good wood. They like that. They like that red oak fresh smell. Anyway, this is all the bad wood. So I'm gonna toss all this stuff in the woods. Punky, no good wood. I got a little exercise in this morning. I mean, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with like a dozen pieces of wood over there. Who knows? I'm gonna load this stuff up in my truck, dump it in the woods, go from there. All right, here we go. We're all loaded up. We are gonna dump all this stuff over there at the Raymer Wood Yard and the junk pile in the woods. So There's the old stump. I got as close as I could when I used my chainsaw to cut it. As close as I could to the ground. So, my brother's stepson has a stepson-in-law is I guess what you would call it. He has a stump grinder, so he's probably gonna come out here and do that. Maybe, or not. So, there we go. Make sure we got everything over here taken care of. Yeah, I got stung by or bit by either an ant or something. I don't know, it hurts. Y'all see that? Right there. Just kind of stings a little bit. That's what happens when you're playing with wood, y'all. It's dangerous. Playing with wood, dangerous.